Hello everyone, today I'll be returning back to the top tier listing videos, but this time it will be about evil musicians. For centuries music has played a huge role in human history. But anyways, let's get right into the video. Here are top 10 musicians that are bad. Shane Coates is an emo crunkcore musician who was part of the Gigolo community alongside his wife Ty Coates. They released some music which was popular within the Gigolo community, but what they have done is truly horrible. Basically, they raped some girls, and those girls created an account called The Victims of Shane Coates, and Shane Coates was criticized. But this is where his one main controversy comes into play. In 2021, Shane was arrested for abusing a girl, which was his own daughter, apparently. Apparently, the girl was his own daughter, like I said, and his wife, Ty, seems to be in hiding as of the making of this video. He's currently serving a life sentence and has no remorse for his actions whatsoever, and is now hated by the Juggalo community. On to the next one.
I ain't worried about nothing, I am wearing a nada. I'm sitting pretty impatient, but I know you gotta put in them hours, I'ma make it harder. I'm sending pick after picture, I'ma get you fired. I know you're always on that night shift, but I can't stand these nights alone. And I don't need no explanation, 'cause baby, you're the boss at home. You don't gotta go to work, but you gotta put in work. You don't gotta go to work. Let my body do the work. We can work from home. We can work from home. Let's put it in motion. I'ma give you a promotion. I'll make it feel like a vacation.
Camila Cabello. Well, unlike Shane Coates, who never found success, and he was in my previous entry of this video, Camila Cabello has found success. Was born in Havana, joined Fifth Harmony along with rising star Normani, then released Havana and Senorita with Shawn Mendes. But there's a different reason why she's on this list. For something very heinous in 2012 that will soon come to know. So basically, what happened was, in 2012, she sent racist tweets, mainly to her band member Normani and many other African people, and this caused huge controversy in the midst of her career. But however, despite all of this, Her career is now recovered and she's well accepted by the music industry and the fans and everybody else, and has basically the chance to redeem herself. On to the next musician. And this entry is gonna get far worse from here on. On to the next musician.
Hey.
Havana, ooh, na, na.
Hey.
Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na, na.
Hey.
He took me back to East Atlanta, na, na, na. All of my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners. Havana, ooh, na, na. He didn't walk up with that how you doing when he came in the. He said there's a lot of girls I can do it, but I can't without doing forever in a minute. That's on my night. And Papa says he got Milo in him. He got me feeling like ooh. I knew it when I met him. I loved him when I left him. Got me feeling like ooh. And then I had to tell him I had to go. Oh na 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 na. Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. All of my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, na na.
Jeffrey just graduated fresh on campus. Fresh out East Atlanta with no mountains. Damn, fresh out East Atlanta. Up on board like a traffic jam. Man, I was quick to pay that girl like Uncle Sam. Here you go, ayy, take it on me. Ayy, shout the craving on me, get the beating on me, on me. She waited on me, yeah, well, shout the caking on me, got the bacon on me. This is history and I'm making on me. Point blank, close range, that feed. If it goes a million, that's me. I was getting moolah, baby.
Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. All of my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, na na. Take me back, back, back. Take me back, back, back. Take me back, back, back.
take back my power. This is the moment to break your spell. I see right through you.
David Torres is a musician that did collabs with Rebecca Fugotti and his other best friend, Christopher Mongilo. They broke up and Garrett Ecstasy instantly joined Darby Vanity. But however, this would also be short-lived as Garrett Ecstasy was so pissed off at Darby. And during this time, Darby picked on a girl called Jessica, but her real name was Damien. And this caused huge backlash towards Darby Vanity, although in the early days of 2000s, Jessica herself would face the bullying and abuse. And this caused Chris Hansen to investigate Darby. And during this time, Javon Monroe also joined the group. And Blood of the Dance Floor gained more popularity than ever. But the band's detractors began analysing the lyrics, and Darby was more or less exposed, even by Jeffree Star, who is well known as a makeup artist and a YouTuber. And Darby had been active on MySpace, 4chan, and YouTube and TikTok. Now he's just mainly active on Instagram and YouTube, and hasn't been arrested since, and has shown no remorse for his actions. On to the next musician.
My style is ridiculous.
Skibbity dum dum dum, yes yes. Skibbity dum dum dim dim. Skibbity dum dum dum, yes yes. Skibbity dum dum dim dim.
We ain't here to hurt nobody.
Skibbity skibbity skibbity.
Wanna see you work your body.
Skibbity skibbity skibbity.
Alexei Gregmorev started creating animation videos in 2014, and then he released Skibbity Toilet song, and it caused backlash due to how much brain rot he was generating. And that's all I have to say about him. On to the next musician.
Jury too. I got a few things that I'd like to say to you. I'm gonna murder my baby. Yes, I'm gonna murder my baby. I just thought you'd like to know, Jury.
Auburn Pat Hare was an electrical blues musician who helped pioneer Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters' Mississippi Delta blues music. While Muddy Waters was like trying to find a way to succeed, Pat Hare played the guitar and released I'm Gonna Murder My Baby on a record. He murdered Agnes Winnie and Jimi Hendrix, and then just a few years later he himself would die.
Kangaroo down, tie me kangaroo down, spot, tie me kangaroo down. Take me koala back, Jack, take me koala back. He lives somewhere out on the track, Mac, so take me koala back. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Let me abbas go loose, Lou, let me abbas go loose.
Rolf Harris has become one of the profound entertainers of the 20th century. He was born in Australia to Welsh immigrants, and he excelled in swimming and in the arts when he moved back to the UK in the 50s and 60s. And during this time, he would be well known for the wobbleboard stuff that he created. He collaborated with the Wiggles, he drew paintings, including the one about Elizabeth, but it was with Tiny Kangaroo Downsport and Sunrise where he would gain popularity. Even Alice Cooper released it. While he had success going on, there was definitely controversy surrounding his career. And he also collaborated with the infamous Jimmy Savile. And that controversy is called Operation Yewtree, when Harris was arrested because of sexual battery of minors. And he had no remorse for his actions, and he also stalked a school. He died in 2021, forgotten.
חבורת עכברים פאקרים יוצאים מהמחילה עושים אבו עלי הטמבולים וואלה מילה לא תהיה מאוד טוב לבן ומגב קרקל ברדלס הבאנו את כל הצבא עליכם ונשבע לא תהיה מחילה תפי יא בני עמלה כל היחידות מוכנות גולני נחלאווי שריון איפה גבעתי חיל הים חיל האוויר תותחנים צנחנים כל היחידות בצה"ל במוד לחרבו דרבו על הראש חפ גולני נחלאווי שריון איפה גבעתי לכל הלוחמות באוויר על נזי סוף וכפיר כל היחידות בצה"ל באים לחרבו דרבו על הראש להם
רואה את התחת כי זה חיל האוויר מרגישים תראת את התל אביב כל הבנות דופקות לחיילים בבתים וגם הוא בחדשות פתאום נראה לי חתיך הם צועקים עלי חינם פלסטין אבל משום מה זה נשמע לי כמו מבצע לחגים חצי דקה וכל המדינה במדים במילואים בסדיר כולם בשבילי אמא ואבא כל החבר'ה שלי בחזית אחת לסבתא וסבא חושבים שמות על הפגזים לילד בעוטף עזה גליל עליון ומרכז גם כולם מוכנים לקטה רפק
כל היחידות מוכנות גולני נחלאווי שריון
Nesfastilla hasn't really garnered any success, and their controversy stems from them mocking Palestinians, and they have no remorse for their actions. Joe Franklin was a heavy metal star in Las Vegas and worked for Goat Lord as a musician, but he will be controversial for something much worse. He organized stuff called bloodshows.com, and he also killed Denoso and her child before killing himself, and worked as a garage man. Dr. Luke is an American producer and musician who worked for Kim Petras, Katy Perry and Kesha, verbally abused Kesha to the point where she sued him. And I'm not sure, but I think he definitely was found guilty, and I don't know what has happened to him ever since, and he's been rightfully condemned. And rightly so, and hopefully we never want to see him produce music ever again.
Meine Mutter landete wegen bewaffnetem Raubüberfall für 5 Jahre im Gefängnis. Ihr Bruder musste viele Tricks anwenden, um auf der Straße ein bisschen Geld für Essen zu bekommen.
Charles Manson was born in 1932. He had a troubled childhood, burning down his school at an early age. She married a waitress in the 1950s, and things started looking great for him, at least. Until Charles Manson created the Manson family, where, well, in where it's in California, where he and his gang will kill several people. During this time, he also joined up with the Beach Boys, and they released many songs. It was with Dennis Wilson where he would actually release his songs, and they were like yapping about gurus. So one of the Beach Boys' gurus was Mahesh Mahogi. He was a popular Indian guru at the time, and he was very popular within the United States and India. And Charles Manson was also considered a guru like Mahesh. Charles Manson killed Jay Seabrick, Abigail Folger, Wojciech Wacławski, Roman Polanski's wife Sharon Tate and the baby, and Jay Seabrick, among many other people, because they think that the Black Panthers was gonna rule, but they used the Black Panther stuff as an excuse to justify their killings towards white people, and it happened at her heart. Well, one of the places happened at her heart, and Sharon Tate and her baby instantly died, and the baby was also one of Charles Manson's victims, and somebody wrote one song for Charles Manson, but it was widely criticized, and it was also not popular, as the song was considered blatant blunt. Charles Manson died in 2017, is also a neo-Nazi and has no remorse for his actions. And he done many other silly bad stuff as well. He also released a song called You Got to Know, etc. of the Beach Boys. He's currently rotting in hell where he belongs, and hopefully we never see him again. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the like button, and check out your notifications on my YouTube channel. Until next time, when I release a video, goodbye folks, see you next time.